Alright, I think we should be live. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Today we are going to be doing Act 3 at least. I don't know if I'll do Act 4 today, but if not today, then tomorrow. We're starting the new Archon quest for 5.1. And yeah, but before that, I have a team ready. It's mostly the same, except I chose, just for the story, I wanted to go with Sino because I haven't used him in a while. Don't mind the level 70. And Yellen, and because it's the only Natlan character I have, she's probably will appear in the story, and I like going with story characters, so I'll go with Traveler, but also Kashina. The issue is, because I am very active playing Genshin, as you can see with my level 40 Kashina. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get at least one rank up before we begin, but then we'll mostly be doing stories, so. Because I don't like world quests, and they make me hate this game, so I only play Archon quests right now. That said, if we're gonna, even for story, like, she's really weak, so if you ever have to getting into any combat, yeah, we probably want to level her up a bit. So I made my way down here. Let's just beat the world boss real quick, and then we'll do the story. So let's see. Mountain King. Also, why is it so chubby? It's kind of adorable though.
Things are about to get dicey.
Why do we have to kill this thing? It's so adorable.
Judgment is upon you. Guilty! You stand condemned! Your penance is due! You stand condemned!
Don't mind the 400 attack damage, as you can see, it's really powerful. Oh my god.
Surrender!
Oh my god, that thing does a little spin, okay. Oh my god, so adorable. It has difficulty getting up, I'm sorry. Why do they have to make this a boss fight that you need for materials?
Fun's over.
It shouldn't be a boss fight, damn.
Clear the area! Gotcha.
Surrender!
I forgot she has this, right? Yeah.
Futile!
Doesn't do much, no. No.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay.
Your sins weigh upon your soul!
Oh, now you decide to show up, the buff thingy.
Your penance is due!
There we go.
You stand condemned!
Busted.
Let's go, Twirly! Drilling down!
Do I even have artifacts on Kashina? I don't know.
Yeah. Surrender! Bombs away!
Ouch. No.
Quietly now.
Wait, we got Yellen's ult?
Game's up. Fun's over.
There we go. Alright. 3, that's enough. I'm only leveling her once, so let's get her 50. Oh. Right. Scions of the Canopy, found below the Scions of the Canopy, and Koatek Mountain. Does this tell me where they are? It does. Perfect. Alright, let's just collect 10 real quick, and then we can get on with the story. And where do we have them? Maybe up the mountain? Oh, no, Paimon, shut the heck up. No, please. I don't care. Seriously, even those pickup spots for artifacts have World Quest title to it. I freaking hate this. So we cannot climb up this way. Are we in Science of the Canopy? We are. They say below, right? So I guess I go down. Yeah, I think I see some. Is that it? Oh, there it is.
Huh?
few more there. I am not fighting you. Alright, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Alright, leave the story should be probably here. I don't remember which area we left off last time. Oh, this is soon enough. Alright, let me get a rank up and then we can do the story.
You really care.
Let me just see, do we have... Yeah, I do have artifacts for her. Okay, that's fine then.
If
Alright, let's skip 2 days then.
you're bored, why don't...
And let's begin.
We should go look at my collection together. Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the
related to the Abyss.
Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and...
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss
They're
so
attacking
far.
more probably.
Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces
Oh,
and
we got
stationed
an
them
army?
all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can
Station
notify the
forces
nearest
and
camp
take
and the
immediate
stationed
action.
forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break.
Paimon, come on, context. There's Abyss attacking, and yes, you can technically because there's other people, but come
Paimon
on.
knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
Yeah, sure.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
Why is this not voiced?
Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
What? Where did her voice go, bro? What? What happened? And yep, now I really isn't time to stay at home and recover anyway. I wanted to do something to help. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. I'm glad to have her back, though. By the way, Shelanan told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. Said she's all set and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't
How
believe
is it gonna work
anyone
for
can
us?
forge those things.
Alright.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
You just find a hole in the ground, jump into it, hide for a while. Damn. Alright, let's go.
Don't you come with me here.
So she's part of the Children of Echoes, probably, by the looks of it. Oh, wait. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Oops. I think it's better if we just teleport here. Yeah.
Right here.
She up there? Oh. Are those real, by the way? Probably not, right? Probably part of the outfit. I don't know, though. Actually, Kashina has those too. They kind of look similar, so I wonder. I think that's part of the hat, though, right? Super amazing, and Aurelian turns us. Oh, us. Okay. Kavasha is really worth your viewers now.
Yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
I'm sure you've heard of us before, right?
Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
What do you mean, like from outside Natlan? Like you thought we were travelers, like as in like we were from Natlan originally, went travel around, or do you mean like outside the vat?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them,
I
but
guess because of that reason.
at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and
we used to argue a lot?
We used to
Oh.
argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
Damn. I want to see them interact now.
But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
I've got plenty of these under my belt. In the eventuality, I felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Is that irrelevant? I thought it would be something more about our origins rather than what we did.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To
the
take
Night
it one
Kingdom.
step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
Ley lines, probably.
Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
So maybe we should do something that I guess because it wouldn't be recorded now, it wouldn't work.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words,
wonder how,
the
though.
order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
Yes, how do we do
We
that?
heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough. I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person
Lolly.
who comes to mind
Masters of the Night
is
Wind,
Lolly at the Masters of the Night Wind. The one we call Granny Eats to Leap.
Why the heck they call her Granny? What?
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite
She's
eccentric.
older?
It's hard
Why
to
are
even
we
book a
making
meeting
her
with
seem
her,
like a granny
given that
here?
she's constantly
know
holed
what
up
she
in a
looks
room
like.
and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already
Oh, we
help
broke
you
the thing,
before?
right, we broke
And
it.
you even managed to save Kachina.
She probably wouldn't be too happy with us breaking the keystone thing, right?
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
cost of her
spirit speaker stone.
speaker stone being split into
Yeah, I don't think she'll be
two.
happy with that. Yep.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start
Great
here.
going, Mavik.
In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seat Lolly would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
I feel my face.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Alright.
Right here.
Why is Kinish's voice also missing? What the heck is happening? Bro, what the...
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person.
Oh, what is that? I forgot. Not for an apology in person. Okay.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Yep. So you probably know.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
Rescue the captain in the stadium. Auroron, right? Yep. I wonder about why he joined the Fatui.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Night Wind. Odd?
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroron, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
It feels coerced.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroron and the captain's whereabouts?
Good idea, then.
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche.
The name turned from.
Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days. Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Let's go down. Okay.
Right here. Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have, bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh?
Not
You
reply.
mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response.
Other reasons?
But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go!
Alright. See, Lolly's not there. Where is she?
Paimon
Is she
doesn't
still stuck
see
in her room?
anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject?
I don't know if
well,
I'd call
and
people
if you
that.
ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high
I can tell.
expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
Paimon, shut the heck up. Look who's here. Damn, she heard that probably.
You all talk about her like she's some kind
Oh,
of huge deal.
nah,
but she didn't even
Paimon, you're
bother to
messing
forward her
up.
letter.
You are
Seriously,
so
if she
messing
didn't want to come,
up.
she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, you messed up.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Nah, that was the
Who's
third.
there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, your seat, Lolly?
Hey, don't call her Granny, please. Why are you
Granny
calling her
Eatsley?
this?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. Ah, you must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've
Damn.
seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age?
Wait, are you...
Okay, well...
She looks like 20-something.
Don't go thinking it's a trick
How old
either.
is she?
See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but
Okay.
she's actually pretty young.
I thought... For a second, I thought they weren't joking. No, they are joking. She is pretty young.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Paimon, sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
She has her fists ready to punch Paimon.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
I think we throw Paimon off that cliff over there, and then Traveler can find like the voice lines, and the story can get a bit better.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, just
Fair.
showing up is the most important part. No? But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
I like her personality.
What's with that expression?
Huh?
Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She's...
Anyway, Shilonen,
Yes.
I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
I see. So Mauika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Is that about knowing which ancient name we would be fit to?
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold.
To find new what?
Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts.
Does she know?
Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds.
New worlds, does she know? There's no way she knows just from that, right? Because, I mean, not many people know that we're not even from this world at all.
O weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move.
There's something here.
There's something here.
What?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Ah, shoo!
Huh? What is
Ah,
that?
that should do it. You've just returned from the Night
Oh.
Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Soul stuck to... What the heck? Okay.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
Ah, it's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Didn't know that was possible. Okay.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction.
So we'll
Only
actually
the
talk
Lord
to
of the
this
Night can
Lord
decide
of the
whether we
Night.
can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our
I'm very
lands.
curious about who exactly is the Lord of the Night. Hopefully we get some answers. I feel like that could be more important than just a Natlan thing. We'll see.
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you.
In a deep slumber.
The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation.
Especially
If you need any
Capitano.
help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's
see.
place to look for clues. He
No clues
has
or any
always lived
clues?
alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids.
What's
which
an
I
aphid?
assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time.
What the heck is an aphid? I know what phlogiston is, but what about aphids?
And interestingly enough, I
Slash.
saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by
Capitano
Snezhnaya
does use a
arms.
sword as well, so if it's a slash, could be a sword.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
Especially because most of the others, like the smaller, the little Fatui grunts, they use a hammer. There's one with a gun. Was there any with a sword though? There were the agents, some of the agents, but we haven't seen them around, so I don't know. But anyways, Capitano does have a sword, so could we met him directly?
But why would they kidnap a kid who just Spends his days living in the country and raising aphids. He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
All right. Who wants the smoke drifts? Investigate clues. Right, that's quite far, so I'll just teleport. Okay, we haven't been too close here. I'm gonna try to get this teleport waypoint before we head over there. So I'll pass through here. In case they ever want us to go there down there again, it's easier. Especially if this is above the cliff, right? Yeah, it is. So it's easier to just teleport here. So we'll do that. As you can see, I have not even explored the entirety of the 5.0 map. I played for like 2 days after we finished the Archon quest and then I quit. So I did not last long at all. Most of these waypoints around this area are not actually unlocked. These ones I have unlocked most, except a few. So yeah. Anyways, let's get over to that one and then we can proceed to where the story wants us to go.
Right here!
Alright, here we are. Let me get that chest real quick. Assuming it's about the one because I don't like puzzles. I think it is about a one, yeah. Let's go then.
Let's do this then! Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due! You stand condemned! Guilty! Yes, you are. Qualified after all. Our perseverance has paid off.
Alright. Back to that waypoint. Oh, I gotta climb a cliff for it. Okay. Does that regen for Justin? It does. Oh, you could use that actually. Yes, we are. That can help us get the mountain, right? Which button was it again? Is it this? No, is it this? Yeah, it is. There we go. Now, how do we leave here, right? Yeah. I'll just collect that ingredient real quick. Alright, now that we have that unlocked, let's go to where the story is. Wait. Oh, that was a different one. We got sidetracked a bit. I thought I was going to get that one. Never mind.
Nowhere to run!
Alright, I guess we get two then. But the other one's on the way, so. And that was not where I was supposed to go. Make sure I actually have it marked, otherwise I'm wait, I already have it marked. I don't know how I got it confused. It's in that direction. I think it's down there. Where was it? I think I missed it, but who cares? I'm not gonna level the statue anyways. We can use this to teleport as well. Alright. Let's go.
Take it easy.
A broken bridge. Is that a clue? Probably not.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
I think
Auroron?
she just cares a lot.
Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't
Is it like
naturally
elemental
perceive
sight?
such things. Here, give me your hand.
Or is it different? Probably different.
How about now?
What do you see?
Yeah, that feels like elemental sight. But there's phlogiston around.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to
That's
talk
their
to.
internal thoughts.
Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Don't mean a whole egg. You're not a whole egg, right?
But Is my way of speaking still not trendy enough?
Trendy? What?
I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns.
What the heck?
But given the looks
Wait, does
on
she
their faces
actively
just
try
now,
to talk like a younger person? What?
or perhaps I'm still not fashionable
Oh
enough?
my god.
But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Oh wait. Oh, because she shared... The sharing sentences also include your thoughts. Wait, has she been thinking this unintentionally? Without realizing?
Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Yeah, probably.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time.
We're hearing you.
Some things are
Oh
best
my
done with the help
god.
of friends. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Yeah, we can hear your thoughts.
Looks like our work will go smoothly.
I don't think she realizes we can actually hear her thoughts. Apparently she can't hear ours though, because she didn't reply or
Hey,
anything.
looks like there's a new camp over there.
A bag too.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the
Oh.
Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
So he set it up here.
We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words,
Probably in the Fatui's
he was
watch.
probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also
grandson?
there?
Oh my god, is that how you
Can't
first
have
to
him
him?
caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise, he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, no.
It's loudly
I've got to stay
internal
calm
thoughts.
and keep my composure.
Alright. There is another camp over there. I don't know if they'll be fit to it there or not.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Probably Fatui.
Pyro, electro,
Fatui, yep.
and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Damn.
There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left
can
on the
hear you.
scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways.
Yeah,
Both the
support that.
phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Alright.
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head,
Only we
but
heard
there was
it.
no response.
It doesn't. See, yeah, it sounds like telepathy doesn't go
So
both
you were
ways.
thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints
Damn.
quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
It was funny. Her personality is certainly something.
Take it easy.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Oh, looks like a camp of sorts.
Did you find something?
Trail completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either.
There is a camp. Wait, who's that?
But he
I
can't
can't
have
see
just
from here.
evaporated into thin air,
Who is
right?
that?
We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Auroron? I don't know that voice, so it might be him. What the heck? Huh? What the heck? Were we transported somewhere? Why did it black out? I think we are. Maybe that's why the footprints disappeared. Did it all Night Kingdom? Yeah. What? That might be why it disappeared in a sense. But why are we being sent here? Is that Auroron? I think it is.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move.
Huh?
I have no desire to hurt you.
Why did you bring us here?
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage
why are
over
you trying to
if
go-
you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom,
Are you?
a familiar domain to the
I'm pretty sure
masters
he's
of the
not on
Night
our
World.
side right now. What do you want?
Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
His design is pretty cool from up close, to be honest. No, I'm pretty sure he's on the Fatui side now. The way he's talking.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here.
What?
Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest
Set
and
up a
most
meeting,
feasible way for
Capitano.
us to set up a meeting.
Ooh. What? I think they want something from us. Maybe even to recruit us, who knows?
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Alright, that's gonna be interesting then.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring
Okay.
your soul to the Night Kingdom.
Bring your soul. So what do you want? Yeah, let's get to the point.
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret.
Why are you helping him, though?
This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Interesting.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
See if I can find out anything else. So I guess we're not going there yet. Kinda wish we did, though.
If
I'm
you're
curious
feeling
what
sick,
he
you should just
means
say
to say.
so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now. Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Yeah, we know that's not the case.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
So we're not going to meet the captain, hopefully later. I feel like attacking a Fatui fortress probably isn't a good idea right before we go meet with them, though.
Look over there.
Hello there, V5.1. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Auroron is there. Is this east of the stadium? I actually don't know the location, so maybe.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Same.
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light,
yeah.
so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butt on my count. 3, 2, 1! You're still trying to resist?
Alright.
You've got no idea who you're up against. Get there!
This should be fun.
Quiet now. Things are about to get dicey.
Wipe out!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Surrender! Through me, justice is served! Your penance is due!
Alright, one more.
You stand condemned!
Do you know the anime called Beach or Bleach? I don't know any anime called that. I do know Bleach though, but I haven't watched it and I don't intend to because I heard it's really big. I don't watch many animes to be honest. But if it's Beach, no, I haven't heard of it at all.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Surrender! Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due! Guilty! Water jet!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Tough crowd.
Spin to win! Clear the area!
Quietly now.
Futile!
There's a shield.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned. Guilty. Your penance is due.
Alright.
Auroron!
I see. No, yeah, I've heard of the name Bleach, but that's pretty much just all I've heard. I haven't heard specifics. I also I have not watched it, sorry.
Granny!
You are with the Fatui though, right? So why are you pretending
I don't know
to
she's
not
called
know?
Granny Eats to Leave, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right?
Huh?
You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured
That's not
you've
how it
gotta be
works.
Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he?
No.
Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who
Didn't
look
we
like an adult
already
but are
heard
actually
that
only
was
8
in-
or 9 years old?
Didn't we already heard that he was in his 20s? Like earlier?
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Unless they're two different people. Probably not, right?
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warning.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head!
Damn, you don't have to put it like that.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a
Damn.
next time after this? Not a chance!
She is very, strict, I guess is the word. Because, like, she cares about him. So it's not like she's a bit mad, yes, but also strict because she's doing this out of care, in a sense.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay. Now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So
he
why
does
did you
admit
do
it.
it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron,
It
you better
sounded
remember
kinda
this lesson
different
well
in
and
the-
seriously reflect on your
In the
actions.
night chamber.
Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot
Yeah, we
of
heard
fresh
that.
produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
Recite the 3 warnings.
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
You got that mixed up, damn. Wait, is this on their side? It sounded kind of different in the... Is it because the Capitano was watching him? It really sounded different when we met him in the Night Kingdom. Everything that had happened to Aurora. Okay.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Lali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I
Alright.
need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Guarantor. I've never heard of that word. Is that someone who guarantees something? In this case, that, you know, he doesn't flee and run. A formal assurance, typically in writing, that certain conditions will be fulfilled. So in a sense, someone who will guarantee something in a formal sense? Okay.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news.
I think now is the time
Bye
that
for
we
now.
talk to Captain. Come on.
Come with me, Auroron.
Please,
We've
traveler.
got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Not Gramps. Yeah, okay, so no, it's the same Auroron. Alright, he knows we had a talk back in the Night Kingdom. He sounded very different, but nah. Okay, he does know. Yeah. So whose side is he on? Or maybe both. I don't know what the captain wants, so we can't really make sure, like, what his thoughts are until we know more.
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler?
Are we gonna tell her this? I see.
What? The captain?
Keep your voice down.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now.
Yeah.
Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all
I
along.
don't think he was completely lying, though. I feel like there's more to this.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
Okay, let's destroy this world. I'm joking.
We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Alright. Let's go. I hope we get lore. I need lore. I need big lore bombs. We love lore bombs. Also, just heads up, I'm probably gonna BRB. Is it today or tomorrow? The next day, okay. I'm probably gonna be our BRB after the meeting with the captain, though, because I am getting hungry, so I'll go get lunch afterwards. But I do want to meet up with the captain first and see if we get any lore bombs. I need that lore. I feel like lore is gonna spice up, especially the trailer. The trailer was made in a way where it kind of gives the vibes that we're gonna learn things about the noses, the abyss, and all that. But it doesn't really tell much by itself, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of lore. In these,
Good roll.
in these two chapters.
All right, maybe I'll take one more day off.
So like the lore develops a
knock
lot
out the rest
here,
of the work.
and then on Act 5 will be like the big conclusion, where everything comes together. Again, that's just my speculation. But if that speculation is something, then I think we're about to get a big lore. Also, I think I only switched one day. Right, I need another day. So we'll see. Sorry. Go to the agreed location. To the east of the stadium. Here, okay. Let's go then. So right here then? Alright.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
I don't think it's a trap. It's probably about to arrive, right? Yep.
What was that?
Okay, well, where's Capitano?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Ugh. And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
So what's the purpose of this meeting? Yeah, let's get straight to the point.
Hmm.
Also, where's Capitano? I thought he was also coming to meet us, right? Yeah. Where is he?
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent.
Oh, I see.
The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
No, he showed up behind that thing. I'm only interested in the intel. Yeah, we need the lore.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy,
Much prefer to
I
bring
would
you
much
to my
prefer to bring you to
side.
my side.
Isn't it usually both Piero and Capitano that recruit Fatui Harbingers? I wonder if he wants us to join him here. I doubt we will. We definitely won't. But I wonder if we will in Snezhnaya once we learn Sarisa's perspective. Because there's a lot of things we don't know yet.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I thought that would be in a talk with Auroron, but it seems that was actually referring to us. When I saw that line in the trailer, I thought it was referring to Auroron. On why he was convinced, but no. Huh, interesting.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan.
Yes.
In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept
Capitano
a close
probably
eye
knows.
on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan,
Even all of Tevat.
even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
Emergency
The
plan?
details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you.
Go on.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
So what's the cost?
Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss.
So wait. Yes, even if her original plan failed, given the painful cost, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Natlan cannot afford to wait. Wait, so does Capitano mean that she doesn't exactly disagree with her main plan? Despite being very risky and like probably not working out, like possibly not working out. It's more about that the backup plan that Malwika has, Capitano thinks it should be done first? But what's the cost?
We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Alright, tell us about the plan then.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
Yeah, can we talk about the Sarisa's plan as well? I'm very curious. He probably can't. I'm assuming he's not allowed to. Oh. Right. They did something to do this backup plan.
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa.
Interesting. But you'd probably deliver to the Tsaritsa afterwards, right?
Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
Ulterior motives that no, we're not part of. Yeah, we can mention that. That we're not just about the Tsaritsa.
And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Am I being watched?
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Oh, come on. We were about to get a lore.
Something is rapidly approaching.
Rapidly?
Oh, no.
Is it a person? What the heck?
Something!
Oh.
Bad news,
Oh,
chump.
damn.
It's your granny!
Sid Lally. We were about to get lore. Come on, Sid Lally. She probably saw the captain though, right?
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You? That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, it did say something about putting his plans aside for the Gnosis. Why though? I mean, didn't we just talk about like how we needed the Gnosis as part of the backup plan? Did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was feeling, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, did he change his plan? Like, what's going on here? Did he just, like, you know, temporarily retreat? So, like, right now he won't try to take it. He needs something for it? I don't know.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Yeah, we were about to get lore. Come on. Yeah, but Aurora knows, right? Auroron should know. Alright, I think I am gonna take a break here, then I'll go get lunch. So afterwards we'll continue. Let me go ahead. That's an achievement. Officially met with the Fatui Harbinger of the captain. Alright, I'll be right back then. I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna go get lunch. Alright, we are back. How's everyone doing? Let me get voices back in the game. I just disabled it. Otherwise, you'd be hearing the traveler yawning every like 1 minute. Just disable that for that reason. Alright, let's go.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it!
Can we get the info from you, Auroron, please?
Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
Come on, Auroron. You do know, right? He might have been told not to answer anyone without the Capitano's permission, though.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
sorry,
Alright, Auroron, come on, just tell us, okay?
Sorry, Granny.
Oh no,
Sorry,
she's gone
Granny.
insane. I'm joking.
You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Giselle, are you okay?
Who's Aoife?
Probably
The delivery person?
Auroron's friend, because I mentioned there was a friend that delivered stuff.
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it.
Ley lines, huh?
The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
What incident? Hold up, we got some history here. What's going on?
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice.
Huh?
Auroron!
What?
Where have you gone?
Wait, is it not coming from there?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us
It's
to
not.
do everything we can
He
to save
wasn't
Natlan.
there.
So I've got to go.
Interesting. Can we know though? They left us on a cliffhanger.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
So he made it seem like he was here, but he wasn't here at all.
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far
No,
away
he
like
was
that?
never here. That was more like an illusion. Probably caused by those plant spores you mentioned.
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Chill, Sitlali.
Whoa, that's
She probably
a
doesn't
little
mean it,
extreme.
but still, chill.
But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything
Well, I
substantial.
wish we at least heard it.
Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
Yeah, I guess that's also an option. Trying to ask the Pyro Archon, hey, what's that backup plan?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Alright. Let's go then.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not gonna take... that's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora... he's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but...
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Go to the inn, okay. What was that about the incident, though? Oh wait, the inn isn't this way. That's not a door. Hold up. Oopsies. There we go. Buy out all the ingredients. Except the stuff I have a lot of. All right. Oh, where is it?
Don't worry. I always
Oh,
win anyway.
okay. Right. Oh wait, is this gonna be the drunk sweet lolly moment?
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
Oh no.
Are they twins?
She's seeing things now. Oh no. She's very drunk.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I
Get me
guess my
another
mind
bottle.
isn't as sharp as it used
no.
to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Yeah.
I think she's drunk.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her
What?
my great-great-granny.
Nah, bro. Definitely not.
She's
right?
one of the most famous people at the Masters
People
of the Night
mentioned
Wind.
she was
Most
young
days,
though.
hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
She's drunk.
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
Regulars, huh? Interesting. She's been here a few times, huh?
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well.
I'll keep my alcohol down. Yeah, I don't
There's no
trust
need
that.
to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
And a few more glasses, huh? Oh no.
Sitlali? Sitlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first
Oh,
name.
no.
Ooh. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Sitlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here,
Oh
picking
no.
fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation
What
of being
shamans?
some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster?
What?
Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Sitlali, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab,
She's so
I
gone
actually
drunk.
have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid.
What?
Yeah, you.
Guess I'm the new.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah,
She's so
Granny's a
gone
hard
drunk.
worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
And now she's sleeping. Oh no.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Oh no, she's sleepwalking awake.
She's meditating again. She does this
Oh
whenever
no.
she's had
She
a few
meditates
too
when
many
she drinks. Oh my
Her
god.
mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Traveler? Paimon?
So you're no longer drunk?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Oh no, now it's the... What do you call it? Like after someone gets drunk, they sometimes vomit the next day.
Phew. Okay, it's passed.
Fun fact about me though.
That was a close one.
Fun fact about me though, since we're talking about this. I'm actually someone who does never want to drink. Drink and like stuff like smoking and stuff that's bad. Drink as like alcohol and stuff. I don't even want to do it because the way I see it, if I never try it, I'll never like it. Problem solved. So I'm actually someone who just does never want to try it. So yeah, just a fun fact. I do like coffee though, and tea. But yeah. But not alcoholic drinks. I don't want to try it. So it's not something I ever intend to try.
Worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
Firstly, I don't go to parties a lot, but even if I did, even if there's everyone drinking stuff and someone asks me, yeah, I'll just go for a glass of water or, I don't know, some coffee, something like that. So yeah, I'm never drinking like alcoholic drinks. So yeah, just a fun fact. Again, like if someone does it once or stuff, that's fine. You can do it, but no, I'm not doing it. I know like one is fine, but the problem is if you like it, you're gonna drink more than one. That's always how it starts. So you know what? If I never try it, I'll never like it.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
Well, she probably did.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Something you want to say?
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Oh, about what earlier?
Huh? Tell me what?
About what we've heard?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Huh? Is it about that? Oh no. Wait, are we gonna... No way we... Is it about... Yeah, there we go. It's about that. We're actually telling her. Oh no, she's gonna be super embarrassed. I'm sorry, Lolly. Why is it
So... You heard my...
We shouldn't have said that. Come on, Traveler.
It's okay, Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
So that, happens to you.
Rolling on the floor? Did she do that? What? I'm not gonna question it, okay?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old.
I don't roll around,
Everyone
but hey.
rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
I don't. But I respect that. It's fine.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Oh yeah, we haven't done
Add
that.
asterisk.
Because I think you did
Thank
get
you
the
for
dailies from just the Archon quests. I barely do dailies, so maybe one day, if we keep like doing Archon quests every time, every now and then, maybe by Kanye we'll be level 60. Or maybe not, and I'll be level 59 forever. Because I honestly think I might quit after Kanye, after the Devat arc. Like, I like the story. It's not my favorite. I prefer Anka Impacts and stuff, but I do like the story. It's not bad. I do like it. I do enjoy it. But, because of like all the world quests and how much they get me mad, I don't feel like it's worth playing this game in the long run, so my plan is probably to make it all the way until Kanye. I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun, especially in Snesh 9 Kanye, because there's a lot of setup. But after that, I don't think this game is for me, to be honest. Because it's just something I'd pick up every now and then for the Archon class, and is that worth it? Or it's like a long-term game? Because I wouldn't really be invested in it anymore. So I'm getting lost a lot. Because the Archon quest, sorry, not the Archon quest, the world quest, freaking make me hate this game. It's higher up. Where are we meant to go? Through pillar. Here, apparently, okay.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Huh?
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
Yeah.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Oh, don't worry. We fought a dragon, a god, like anything else you want us to list. I'm joking.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people.
As a child.
As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child.
Was this about that duty and ley lines incident?
The reason being, his soul is incomplete.
What
The
the heck?
Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune.
Incomplete soul?
No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn
What the
Auroran
heck?
into a vessel for lost souls.
Bro, what the heck? Because it's fragmented, so it's incomplete, so you could... What?
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
But wouldn't he also die in the process?
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Wouldn't that just kill him?
Now you see the problem.
So they want to use him in a sense.
When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls
He's
themselves.
sacrificing the process.
Of
That's
course,
messed up.
the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either.
It failed
So
and Auroron
they
escaped
went
with his
ahead with the
life.
ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life.
Kuro! Hello, welcome to stream. We just got some dark lore. Auroron's soul is incomplete, so the people of the Masters of the Night Kingdom wanted to use him as a vessel for the souls, for the lost souls of the Night Kingdom, and return the souls there, which would benefit the Night Kingdom. And of course, in the process, in that ceremony, Auroron would die. So basically, it was being used. The intention was using him as a vessel. Like, what the heck? How are you doing, though, Kuro? Welcome. Not dark enough. True. Not usually is darker. Yeah.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically
Is
gave
that
them
why
the
he lives
go-ahead.
away from the tribe?
Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead.
What the heck?
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result.
Sounds like you probably care a lot about him.
The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything.
Oh yeah, because he was a newborn at the time, so he probably wouldn't know. Because, well, he wouldn't remember. That was so long ago. So at least it seems that the plan was given up, at least. I wonder, did Auroron only learn now, though? Because it says a simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Does that mean that maybe he only learned of it now? And alongside the Fatui's plan, which might... I don't know, we don't know what it is, so it's hard to say for now. Maybe that's what made him choose to join the Fatui? At least on this plan? I don't know. We still need to learn Capitano's plan, though. But this could be part of it, though. Like, learning when you were a child, you were gonna be used as a vessel, and you'd basically be sacrificed in a ceremony just to benefit the Night Kingdom and those lost souls. Like, that's kind of messed up. So maybe that could have played a part in it.
Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Probably did want that, huh?
He knows that. But he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. More than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become.
I wonder where this ability to perceive souls comes from in the first place. Seems a lot of the people in the Masters of Nightwing have that ability. Is it something learned, or since we shared senses earlier, is it something they're born with? Just got Leo limit breakthrough, but wanted doll. How did you get a breakthrough, but wanted something else? Because you have to click a button for it. You didn't do it on accident, right? I really like the Kizuna though, for the 7-star Leo. Westminster.
Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan.
Yeah, we still need to learn
I
that.
can only
What
imagine
did
what they told him.
Say? What was the backup plan?
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this.
Probably. We should ask Mavweek about the backup plan. See if she answers.
Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
She told. Yes, finally.
You mean about the backup plan?
Yes, please.
Do you really believe what the captain told us?
She needs to know, and maybe she'll tell us. She probably didn't say it if it was as the Capitano says. She probably didn't say it because she's reluctant to apply because there's a cost. So she hasn't said anything about it. But if we ask her directly, she's like, oh, they probably know it exists. Okay, fine, I'll say maybe.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning.
It better be right first thing in the morning, please. I need the lore. They really interrupted us at like the biggest moment. I got semi-limit break because I got a badge type. I forgot what the name of the Greek. I don't know what it is. Anyways, you can change the badge type, by the way, if you want. It's really cheap as well. You can change it. I know it's in the equipment screen, but I forgot which button, so you'll just have to find out yourself. But I know you can change it. As for which is best, I don't remember out of the top of my head, but it's in the meta guide. I'm not a meta person, so I usually forget those things.
Why is it so noisy outside? Paimon still haven't sleep.
Noisy?
Well, guess we should see what's going on.
I mean noisy. Is something gonna happen? Is that why it's noisy? Oh.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Please just let us talk to the Pyro Archon.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive. Especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion.
Are on the move?
Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the
A
move.
fight against the Abyss?
I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
Please, is the lore gonna get delayed again?
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on...
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors
You can
stationed at the
just
various
tease us and leave
outposts.
us out of the
Given the
lore.
quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, So you should join the forces. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a I was the one who vouched for him. So I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Thank you.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
So, what's your thoughts about people arguing about Auroran is better as 5-star? Auroran isn't even playable, is he? I don't care much for gameplay though, so I don't really have any thoughts about it. I'm liking Auroran's story probably the most out of the characters so far in Natlan. Well, besides Mavweek and Capitano. And Kashina.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mulalani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
And it's yes. Freaking finally. Please, I need to...
Yeah, that does sound important.
Alright, thank you.
No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us.
Who was she talking with? I didn't see it clearly. There was someone next to her.
Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
Sorry.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances.
What?
That will make my job a lot easier.
Biz or...
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archons.
Yes, finally, I need the lore. Please. So... It's a random person and another random person. Okay.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now.
Yeah, we have some questions.
People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What?
Yes.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn.
Can the noses do what he said? And also, what is that cost he mentioned?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret.
Alright.
I can use the power of the Gnosis to save
Heavy
Natlan,
price.
but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
There would also be nothing left in the Night Kingdom, right? Ancient names probably will also cease to exist.
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing, given the enormity of the price. It's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
Weaving souls.
Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
About why possibly you didn't need the Gnosis. But what is that method then?
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
Hopefully we do that soon, but seems we gotta fight against the Abyss ahead of us.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never— Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Nope. You're being sincere. I'm curious about the other way that
You scared, Paimon?
Capitana mentioned.
You really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
So some gods only have spiritual form, right? What do you mean? By only spiritual form.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
Giga Chad.
I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened, that's just a bonus. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Never mind, the stock could lead to our controversy. What? I have never heard of such a thing. Then again, I'm not really a part of the Genshin community, and for a reason. Like, I'm freaking tired of all the drama that sometimes caused. Ever since the first anniversary, people were so toxic against each other arguing.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
It was around Inazuma time where I even quit for 3 versions because of the community, because just like, nah, I'm freaking done with this. But eventually I just learned to differentiate the community from the game. Basically 2.1 was around like the first anniversary. That was a huge drama back then. So I want nothing to do with the Genshin community, to be honest.
No need to worry about me.
Go to the Children of Echoes, okay. Wrong spot. Oops. That's the world boss location. Wait. Oh, that's why it's still on my map. Yeah, but we're not going there right now. So I marked on the map and my mind instantly went, oh, so that's where I have to go. Like, no, it's the yellow dot. Okay.
Go!
Right here! Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
Why is Kashina's and Kinisha's voice actors missing in this patch?
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
Going too. Oh, is it gets hate? SMH? I've never got any hate. I have no idea what you're talking about. Again, I don't agree with their stuff, but I'm just enjoying the story, and then I'm probably gonna leave the game afterwards. Like, can I not enjoy a story? There are people out there paying a lot of money to the game, like that's different. Either way, I just don't want to be a part of this drama, just as I didn't want to be a part of the first anniversary drama. I don't agree with what Mihoyo did, but
stay safe.
I'm just enjoying a story.
This. Let the mountain's veins boil!
This'll bring
it!
It's the Void Gate. There's a name. What was it? This reminds me of...
Catch an epic wave! Whoosh! Keep carving waves!
What was the name?
Right here! Drilling down!
The final... I'm talking about the Final Fantasy 14 thing.
Letting grave names echo!
Wait, now I have to... my mind keeps thinking about... Where was that thing? I gotta look it up now. That monster that could open up a gate to the void. We even made an Atomos? I think I remember it. We even made an artificial one to get to the void back in 6.2. Endwalker. Yeah, it's called the Atomos, right. The Atomos. That reminds me of the Atomos. It's like a being, but it makes a gate into, well, in this case, instead of being the void, it's the abyss.
I really thought I was done for.
Almost all the community hates Chaska. Why do people hate Chaska? I don't even get it. Like, what happened? I don't care if someone hates a character or not. Like, why do they even hate Chaska? And if it's about the color, well, Mavwika's there. There's a lot of other characters. Why Chaska in specific? What happened? I don't get it, honestly.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine, too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
Obviously, they're after lives.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
But we did it.
By the way, where's Citlali? I thought she would come with you.
She went for her own tribe.
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
Her design is ugly. Someone, well, that's an opinion. So...
That makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. Alright, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Like, I'm not saying I love her design. Like, I like it, but nothing too special. But the hate is honestly, like, I don't get it. If we want to talk about cool designs, Arcrea, Laniet, Shadow's friend Shadow, Layla, which the Shadow Dream Seeker, Ursha Finality, both of them, to be honest. Like, all those, I'd consider them, like, really great designs that I love. Like, Chaska, yeah, like, there's nothing special about it, but from there, from everyone saying it's ugly, it's not allowed to like Chaska. Like, what the heck, bro? It's an opinion. Like, you can like a design or not like a design. It's like saying, oh, I don't like Maze Ursha of
Looks like a few
Origin.
people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here
Which
sooner.
I've seen a lot of people say, like, they don't like Maze Ursha of Origin design. Like, some people, not a lot, but like some people. It's like taking that from, oh, like, no one is allowed to like Ursha of Origin Maze design. Like, what? Anyways, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be talking about, like, why someone hates something. Like, that's fair, but doesn't involve me.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed...
Some few people got hurt after all.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
Final 2 years are going
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Yep.
You always find a way to cheer people up.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
Souls of the Night Kingdom, every single one of them.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new
what
way
is that
to save
method?
Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
This is all super confusing.
I wonder if Capitano has some ties to Natlan or not.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Moika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction. Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
You have to follow my orders.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. Alright. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Oh, you betcha!
They focus on. Yeah, I know that. Did the VAs left because of the Genshin, or is it just? I feel like people are assuming too much because that also happened. Was it Fei Xiao's voice actor? And then she just showed up in game just fine. So I feel like there's too many assumptions here. We don't know what happened. Crystal beetle. I've never seen one of these. Is it running? Oh my god, so adorable though. Where are you going? Why are you running? It just keeps turning back. Alright, we're quite far away. Let me teleport.
Moika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here! Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
I'm fine.
Not as
No need to
adorable as
worry.
E plus, true.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
Wait. You're into the Fatui. Are they just fighting against the Abyss, or is there more to it?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Sorry, Cubase plus. That's not Cubase.
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they
They were
attacked
fighting the
by
Abyss,
the
yeah.
Abyss? No, wait.
Yeah.
It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something?
No, they probably just saw it. I don't think Capitano means bad. Like, I think he does want to protect Natlan. Just, we don't know the method yet.
Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission
Giga
and
chat
saw
for
you being
Tui for
attacked.
once, see?
It was our decision to help. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Got it. We'll get going now.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade.
Yeah.
They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, It's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
When we get to Snezhnaya, maybe we've been wrong about. I'm joking.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, no you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
Well, Capitano probably will. What if the abyss is caused by Femi-Marines? What if?
We still can't
Nah,
see
she
anything
wouldn't.
on the inside.
Only Cube would.
What
That's
if you
two
can't
different
find
people.
cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same.
What do you mean ulterior
right
motive
now.
mentioned? Which ulterior motive?
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
It's a song?
The
I
Fatui
see.
have eyes all over this place.
I haven't heard of it.
I should wait for Koichi's signal.
You're all turning away for a second.
Now.
Oh, go. There's an active thingy. Got the name of the stuff. We got timers.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal.
Now she's gone.
That's it. Now's my chance.
I feel like they're probably gonna get caught at some point, and that's why they were hurt.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move.
Ooh, sound. Sound. They didn't hear?
Whew. That was close.
Okay.
Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance.
I feel like it's gonna go wrong at some point. No? Okay. Skills, okay.
I made it! That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? Distraction? It's probably some sort of, I don't know, smoke bomb or something that could possibly get him. Oh, what's that just happened over there? And get him to go over there? She is not mid, bro. No, Team Mid is cool. I mean, she's a bit weird, but she's cool though. I see. Yeah, I'm not really interested in it then. It's like a smoke bomb? Yeah. That'll get it. Wait, ley lines? Oh, you could have sent it a bit elsewhere.
What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stings!
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing?
Wait, that's not the Fatui. Did they get caught by another tribe? Oh no.
I could ask you the same thing.
They got into conflict now. Well, I guess that's your time to move, Chaska.
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse.
Yeah.
They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. This is our chance. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
Stink bombs, yeah.
That's Koichi's signal.
Sounds like it.
Smart idea. All right, time to move. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
She avoids me.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it.
So, did you know about the there's capybara boss on Natlan? It's pretty hard to beat. I haven't heard of it. No. It's a boss fight? It's not one of the world bosses, right? I don't know. I haven't heard of it. No.
Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism.
A dragon relic? Dragons used to live here, right?
The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natlan don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No reason to stop now.
Don't get too confident. Stay careful. Yep.
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that! After them!
I see. That is... What's that?
Once we got them
source
off our tail,
mechanism?
we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
Is that their other plan? That doesn't require the noses?
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
It makes it even more interesting the fact that Capitano, if you've seen his design, has some scales on him. And now there's a dragon relic.
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
So no one was hurt, it's just that she ran too much.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis.
Interesting.
Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan. I should take Koichi home now.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers, then...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yummy snacks!
Paimon, we should be caring more about the source mechanism. Oh my god. Evil Kyubey is Femirines? No. Kyubey is evil. Do you mean that evil Femirines would be Kyubey if it existed, but it doesn't, so Femirines is not Kyubey? Is that what he meant? Because, yeah, that evil Kyubey, yeah, Kyubey is evil, but not Femirines. Oh.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Take it easy.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
That's that like, yeah, sure. Like, I believe you.
On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need.
They're both
no
like
matter
that,
how
and they
hard
argue
or
for the
tiring
other's
the work
safety.
gets. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you
Yeah,
were
exactly.
the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you mean that joke about the that you even like invert the colors, right? Like that joke. Yeah. In that case, maybe, but they're still very different. So no. No, Feminis is not Cube. Evil or not, it's not. No.
The two of you are the same, you know?
I refuse to accept any connection between Feminis and Cube. I'm joking. Evil and that HT, true.
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I
was right all along.
All along. I just need to wait.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home.
Okay, Grandpa, let's get it to bed. Oh, I just remembered of that joke.
See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Back in my day, Mithril was a thing in Uncanny Pack Third.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Oh?
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Awesome! Just give us your orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis.
Confirmed
and just now, I confirmed it myself.
What were they doing?
Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
Alongside the captain?
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now.
I see. So he came back to help, but only to help, because he still has his goal with the captain.
Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
So it does feel like it's his responsibility, yeah. Random character says she has become an NPC, dies have become powerful meta. Gladly, that's not gonna happen because they're not connected.
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look.
What's that?
Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable.
To keep a soul stable?
And this gem is what makes the talisman work.
What? What, is this a soul gem? I'm joking.
It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Auroron. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
Oh. So now you should know everything, right? Can you tell us what Capitano said, if you know that? That's really cool how they managed to make a device to keep an incomplete soul stable, though. It's like how Ui's soul was put inside the soulless cube and became... Anyways. I really like that story, though, from a Geo record.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
It's interesting how you can now pull souls out of bodies, though. That's interesting for some people to Natlan to have. Typically associated with the Night Kingdom, though, so I don't think they could do that outside of Natlan.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Yes, please.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this?
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's
You do,
not the
though.
best person to ask.
It's the sustainer of Heavenly Prince. I'm joking. Let's continue.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago.
She feels a lot of
Now,
guilt for it.
I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait! Who are you calling a crybaby?
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good, I don't care. And I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we?
Yeah, please. Yeah, exactly. I need the lore.
Right! We need leads on the Fatui.
You really mean it? Fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some...
Unwanted spying.
Unwanted spying.
Yes. There's lore
You heard it
involved
here
though,
first.
so we're
I
we're
wouldn't be
spying
doing this
memories,
if
I
I
guess.
had any other choice. Are you ready?
Yes. Is it gonna be like are we going through it in like flashback, or is it even gonna have gameplay like first person? Will we see it from Auroran's perspective, I wonder? Probably because it's his memory, but we'll see. Someone who buys an iPhone, there's only one. It's for like 100 cents. How the heck did someone sell it for that little amount? I'm ready. Yep, into the memory we go then. Standing to his fields, okay.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Oh, he talks to trees. They can't reply, you know?
Hey! How's it going, Auroran?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to?
Naming your
vegetables again?
Did he say names? No. Naming vegetables? What?
No, just some idle conversation.
Idle Okay, I get it. Why? You know what? The people of the master of the, forgot the name for a second. Nightwind. Well, they're a bit weird, but like they think Auroran's a bit weird. Yeah, honestly, fair. Fair. Hey, you do your thing, Aurora. No one let no one stop you, but it's kind of funny.
Sounds fascinating.
What did they
say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
So that's how it began. I wonder if you're looking for him because of his soul.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind.
There we go.
Are you not? Why do you live here alone?
It's probably like a lot of it in Choppy. There's this flashlight where they are there. That is honestly insane. I've never heard of that shop. Is it an online shop? That's not like a lot less though.
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you.
Citlali.
Citlali is her name.
Why her? I thought you were looking for him. Okay. Is it just because she's the leader of the Masters of the Nightwind?
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me.
Oh,
I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
Did he follow?
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
She just wants her to act faster, or?
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
Oh, he knows. Okay. Damn.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What the heck's happening to Tarko?
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
Certain presences? Souls? Sounds like it. Probably removing it, right?
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Escape souls back into the ley lines.
Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there is no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
That's when you start realizing stuff.
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. What is he gonna do?
Oh. So he hadn't joined yet. That's probably when he went to meet Mavuika. He hadn't joined them directly yet, but at the end he decided to help him. Because throughout all these days he was noticing Ulta. I don't think they mean any harm.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
10 out of 10 flash zones. The days of the months have to be the exact same number. Interesting. I hadn't heard of it before. And it's Capitano voice, so I do like his voice. Auroron is actually kinda what? What do you mean?
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, have a little fight. Yep. Oh, we actually had images for this. I mean, we saw this in the cutscene, but that's still pretty cool.
They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
We're getting basic static images for it now.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from?
A soul is trying to escape?
Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
That's why I helped him, yep. And then they actually probably talked more.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
You don't have much time?
What do you plan to do next?
For save Natlan or something else?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
From here? What?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
Was that about a soul rather than an injury with that fire there?
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts.
Oh, damn.
However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
He knew he was no threat, so you know what? Fine, just let him be.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So, I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Aron is to make me feel I see. They're kind of down bad, huh? Joking.
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better.
Yep, duty,
something
huh?
I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange? Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab. And the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul. A sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Can we know the plan now? The extra plan that we're gathering mechanism for?
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
What's the approach, damn it?
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem.
Okay, go on. What was the method?
By reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Reconstructing, okay. So they would no longer be corroded as well. But how? That must be why the source mechanism is for. Sorry.
traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me. Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does it even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't know.
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
It's serious, it lines up with everything he said before. Try to seize the notice for the same purpose. Except in that sense, he was protecting the ley lines from the corrosion and everything. In this case, we'd be reconstructing them entirely.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moeka about this right away.
Yes, she needs to know about this. Now.
And I wonder if that method could maybe have a less of a cost. Because if it doesn't have cost like all the soul of the Night Kingdom or something like equally as risky or just too much of a cost, then I feel like maybe it's worth it. Though again, we don't know the details of the plan yet. Oh. Okay, it is 2 PM. I don't think I'm gonna start Act 4, I'm afraid. As much as I want to know more. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Because there's a few other things I want to do today. In other games. I've seen on YouTube video saying Auron is Capitanos before Natlan releases. What the heck, bro? Some people are just weird, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna do Act 4 either tomorrow or on Friday. I think that's kind of the plan. So what is he searching for? Complete Beyond the Smoke and Mirrors. I don't know, I think there's a song called that, right? It's reminding me of that. I'm also wondering if I pull for my week or not. But again, I barely play at the moment, so even though I would probably get her. Because I think I'm like, I already lost a 50-50 recently, last time I pulled. Yeah. And I'm already on like 35 pulls just for the free stuff. So I could probably get it like up to 60. Like 2 for maintenance, probably gonna be 5.3, right? I think. So 4 for maintenance, 6 from Archon quests. Sorry, 2 from Archon quests. Extra 500, I think, on each patch from this. Maybe even with just playing the Archon quests, that might get me to 60. I don't know though. Then again, it kind of depends if I like your gameplay or not. Because I am not gonna get that many pulls in this game without playing. Anyways, I'm just planning on doing Act 3 today. I'll do Act 4 either tomorrow or in 2 days. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time though. And enjoy the day. Also, Remember, Femirin's Rotary Trial Week. So, if you played GZ, please go do the boss fight. You might never do it again. Alright, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys next time, though. Kind of unfortunate it ended on a cliffhanger, though, but if we start Act 4 now, well, we might go all the way, and that would probably take a few more hours, which is not the time I have today, so. We'll continue either tomorrow or on Friday, which is in 2 days. So yeah, I haven't decided yet. Might be tomorrow, but maybe on Friday. One of the two, though. So, alright. Have a great day, though, and peace. And thank you, Kuro, for coming to the stream. Also, remember Femirin's is not Cube. Yeah, I will remember that Femirin's is not Cube. Alright, see you then.